Welcome back to episode 35 of the Beast Slayers Legends mod series. Just before we start, I want to say a big, huge thank you to all you subscribers that have supported the channel. We just hit the 500 subscriber mark, and I'm just so thankful that you guys enjoy the videos, that you watch them, and that I can create content that you guys like. Thank you again for all your support, and this is episode 35 for the series. And this should be the season finale of the series for Beast Slayers. It's been a long, enduring run, with the party losing a few people along the way, especially last episode as well. But I'm really happy that you guys came along with me for the journey and that you enjoy being a part of it. We are on our way to fighting the Ijirok, or the Jirok, however you want to say it, and the Barbarian Madman. That is our goal to finish off the series as a nice celebration to all the beasts we've slain. We're going to slay a, well, technically it's a legendary beast, technically. So, yeah. Before we go off, it did fix up people's armor. I got Thistle to have the famed tier 1 armor, and I got Snake to get the tier 1 helmet. Snake's our only Battleforged character, so he's the only one that's going to benefit for like armor above 300. But yeah, the rest of the party's doing really well. I do need to add these back onto our characters. Very good. Before we head up north, we do have a bit of camping to do. We have some crafting because of our Fletcher that we hired. We can create some extra arrows, get a few more dogs, and heavy dog armor. Because with the Madman fight, he is a bit harder, because it's a one-on-one. Any sort of one-on-one fight in this game is pretty tough, because you have to have a really good brother and get really lucky on your rolls. And, you know, luck is never on our side or anyone's side in this game, so you gotta bring everything you can to the fight, and bringing a war dog is a nice little addition. Saves you a couple hits and gets a few extra hits in there. So the best armor we can get for him is that. We'll get an additional fur padding because it's nice to have around. But because we got our Fletcher last episode, or the couple episodes before, she's like level 4 now. We can now make armor-piercing arrows or broad-headed arrows. Armor-piercing, as you know, is my favorite. Always choose this one, except because we're doing a Beast Slayer series, we're gonna have to do the broad-headed arrows. An extra 10% damage, but negative 30% armor piercing is nice when you already are beating up most monsters that don't have that much armor. Whereas the armor piercing's got the extra 30% armor piercing and negative 10% damage, which I think is a lot more valuable against most enemies. But enough about that. We got a couple injuries to fix up, so that's where we have one person on healing. And off we go. Should be one of the last camps we really need to do. Everyone's healed up. Crafting will be complete in the morning, most likely. And we can quickly equip everybody with what they need. And there we go. Nicely done. A bunch of extra dogs, just because we're probably going to lose a few. This is going to have his new dog. And the new dog with the new armor attachment. There you go. We will give Catelyn her broad-headed arrows and have her 2 sets of 14. For Send gets the large quiver of the broadheads, and Adeline gets the normal 14 quiver of normal arrow, normal bolts. I did not remember to put repair onto his stuff. That's fine. And we'll get Black Dog to get the additional fur padding, and Adeline to have that extra little bit of armor. It'll work out nicely. And with that all being said and done, let's go north. As long as we don't get too many fights along the way. Ifrits, no, not interested. No, we don't need more dogs. We'll need a bit of food, though. We are running a bit low. That'll stock us up for a bit. Be nice to stop at some citadels along the way, just in case we find a new famed item. So we'll just wait for morning on this one. See if there's anything interesting. It's a nice resolve increase, but we don't desperately need it. No. And as usual, Fletcher's nothing. That's alright. Ah! Oh, the brigands are not chasing us. Yeah, we're not in the mood to do any normal fights today. We're just mainly trying to get that big fight. We'll try and safely go through... Yep, that's nice. We don't want to take the wilderness shortcuts because there's usually a lot of greenskins out there. And they can be annoying. This is the last citadel. Oop, there's barbarians, but they're not going to bother us because they're too small. This is the last citadel before we go heading out to the wild, to our destination, and there's really nothing. Yep, nothing at all. Okay, we'll stock up on some food. There's not much there, but it's enough. Now, before we head out, we do need to get Thistle all drugged up. Need to get him his potions of Second Wind, more fatigue recovery per turn, 20 resolve, not affected by non-permanent injuries, so any temporary injuries, and 20 initiative just because why not? Now, the only problem with drinking potions is they're great, but they get you sick for at least 1 to 3 days, and those are horrible stats. Horrible debuffs. It's one of the worst, other than like a severe concussion, I think is even worse. It's like negative 50% in almost everything. But we'll just have to wait this out because you can't actually use medicine to fix sickness, which I find very unfortunate. It would be nice if you could, but I can see that it sort of makes sense as why you can't. But yeah, we'll just wait out the days and make sure Thistle is in good health before he goes into a nice 1v1 fight. Okay, so Zan wants to go on another mercantile expedition, giving him 500 bucks to become a partner in his new business. And he failed again. That's unfortunate. That's okay. You tried, man. We're just not rolling very well with your business exploits, basically. Let's see if he's healed. And Thistle's healed immediately. It only took him 1 out of the 3 days optional to heal. He really wants to get into the fight. Okay, let's double check he's got everything. He's got his dagger. Now, we're not going to use the dagger. I really wish we could, because almost every single difficult, monstery sort of boss-type enemy has resilient, especially the Madman as well. So the idea of using the redback poison would be amazing, but resilient ruins everything. Ruins all the fun. So yeah, anyways, let's go over to the Icy Cave. Let's go do our end game fight. Make sure we don't fight anything beforehand, because it would actually ruin our potions, even if we fled from the fight. Now, I do appreciate all the comments in our videos, helping me out whenever I say something, or say something wrong, or anything that I don't fully understand. I appreciate you guys telling me that there was the top 4 experienced members in your party get to be chosen for this one-on-one fight. So we didn't need to get Thistle to be the best, but we got him to be the best anyways, and getting the rest of the party members that leveled up last episode was good as well. So no complaints there, but I do appreciate you letting me know, and it's nice to see that the game is still true to its normal ways of life. So we are going to obviously use Thistle. Catalan used to be our best, and having a bow person 1v1 is really bad. Snake is a good option, but Thistle is definitely the one we're going to choose. So in we go, 1v1 against the Barbarian Madman. Coming from the south, very interesting. We'll go into melee. We're not going to put the dog out first. Okay, he hit us once with a roll of 6. He's rolling 8s on us because We have a base 73 melee defense with our shield and everything, which is absolutely amazing. Our shield, although, if you haven't heard about this one, this is our godlike rune that we got. Negative 12% to enemies' melee skill, and negative 10% to enemies' defense that sit next to him. So, it's such an overpowered shield. We're going to bring out the dog. And hopefully the dog will do a little bit of damage. Oh no, he's going split shield. No, please don't break our shield, buddy. We like our shield too much. Go for the dog. I was joking. Please don't kill the dog. Oh, well, that was inevitable. No, the shield's gonna... Oh, he didn't break the shield that time. He just rolled a 7. Barbarian Madman's sitting at 166 health, 300 armor. He's quite a beast. And he also heals like an unhold, so when we get rid of his armor, you just heard it then. He's healing his... And now he's screaming as well. Come on. No, and just before we get him, he breaks the shield. Oh, there goes our rune. Although it did keep us going to make him roll for 8s. And now he's rolling 32s and 23s. Oh, come on. Can we stop missing 70%? Come on. That's 4 70s we missed in a row. 5 70s we missed in a row. But the 6th one we hit. So even though we had a very good chance of winning that, without taking much damage, we took a lot of damage. And that's Battle Brothers for you. But we got the loot. That's not a very good cleaver. We didn't roll very well. But the 46% armor ignore is nice. It's a nice looking cleaver. But there's the Barbarian Madman fight. Good job, Thistle. Well done. We should have also gotten the... Yeah, there it is. The Broken Ritual Armor. That's a guarantee from the fight. Don't sell it. It's more valuable to keep. When you beat the Ijirok, it turns into legendary armor. So make sure you keep that. Don't sell it on accident. This thing you can sell if you want. Especially this one. This one's not so great, because what we have at the moment is a 65 to 85 with 25% ignore. That's a 60 to 80 with 46% ignore. Which I mean is good. But if it rolled better in other parts of the weapon, then we might have used it. It's probably just worth selling at the moment. Okay, so that's that done. Thistle unfortunately lost his amazing shield. But we do have a backup. We gave Godfrey the slightly weaker one, where it's negative 7% to melee skill, negative 5% to melee defense, which is still pretty strong. Just not as powerful as our last one. But we'll switch it over to Thistle. Give Godfrey his shield back, his black one that he used to use. And all is good. Zan needs to be a little bit happier because he lost... I mean, he didn't lose a large amount of money. He lost $500, which is... In this stage of the game, that's peanuts. That's a day's wages for the party. But that's okay. So Thistle just needs to heal up. And let's go hunting for the hunting grounds. So once you beat the Icy Cave, once you beat the Madman, the hunting grounds becomes unlocked on the map. And you have to go find it. So basically it's on a tundra tile. So the snowy tiles are up here. Tundra should be this browny sort of bit. And green is plains. Then there's everything down there. So we're going to have to go searching. That's some greenskins. We have to go searching around the tundra for it. Well, that's lucky. I have so much to search, and it's right here. I've heard of people having it across the map. So we found the hunting grounds right away. A lone elk grazes on green meadows in the shadow of some trees by a small lake. And the Ijirok will be here. I keep saying Ijirok, it's probably Ijirok, but... are we ready? Zan's unhappy. Thistle is still a bit damaged, so we could use a day of rest. And Keratin is so close to leveling up. We should put him... Anybody else who's desperately getting close to level up. No. No, Black Dog's too far away. Shakar's too far away. Within 100 XP. Is the new girl? No, she's within a couple hundred. Keratin's within 100 XP. No, that's within 250. So 700. Wow, Cool Cat needs 8 XP. Okay, so he's going to go training. And Isabeau is very close. Okay, so Isabeau, Keratin, and Cool Cat need a little bit of training. Cool Cat... My goodness, I am so bad. There's Isabeau and Keratin. There we go. Everyone else will now try and heal people. Okay, we don't need much. Just a little bit of healing. A little bit of repair. And a bit on food would be nice. Just in case. Probably should put a few people, the rest of them, on scouting. Oops, wrong one. Just to be safe, because we are in the wilderness. Enemies will be everywhere out here, so we should try and stay safe. Just make sure we have a zone of areas to see. Oh, 100 crowns. Thanks, man. Radius of 500. Health points repaired. That looks pretty good to me. Probably should have put Zan on happiness. Because he's on 28. That's really bad. Oh, well, not the biggest importance. Did we get the level ups? Yes, we did. Also, why did Cool Cat not level up? That's weird. Keratin got his level up, so congratulations. +3, +4. And the health is going to come through in this fight for sure. Yeah, we could go Battle Forged. Probably the right choice is Battle Forged. So now we have a second Battle Forged brother, which is nice. Isabeau just needs the defenses and health. She also doesn't join fights because she's a pacifist, but I don't know if she'll forcefully join this fight because it's a legendary monster fight. Not sure how that's going to be, but I'm going to give her Nimble just to be safe. Keratin 2.0. Can we give you heavier armor? Yes, we can. Give you very heavy armor. You don't need to worry too much about fatigue. You'll be fine. And now the Battle Forged goes to 70%. That's really nice. Okay, I think that's about it for the moment. Let's go and do this. We'll destroy this thing. I mean, I don't know if we will, but most likely we'll destroy it. Welcome to the Ijirok fight. One enemy that's got 2,000 health, so pretty heavy. And he'll teleport a lot, so that's going to be really annoying. In this fight, it's very hard to sort of strategize and do much. It's basically a tank and spank fight. Kill it as quickly as possible, because it does that. It just does that. It jumps to your back line, jumps to an empty space, and headhunt headhunt sling. Oh man, I never say his name perfectly. Not doing so well on the first hit, so yes. Let's just whip him. Okay, dogs here are not too bad because they bought... Oh, I didn't add the extra dogs. I knew I forgot to do something. Because dogs are really annoying against the Ijirok, so it allows him to target something other than your brothers. Doesn't always work. Okay, so we'll wait on Orbane. That was nice. Oh, we're gonna have to try and move. I don't want Hant to be out of the way. That was good. And as usual, our main problem is ourselves. We're stuck with ourselves. Joanna can actually use her whip. Nice, she got double bleeding. New girl, no, that's not worth it. Marco, just jump out here. This'll, let's go and get you a bit of bait. Let's make you bait. There we go. And then we'll put Baoju in here to try and get the archers safe. Because if you surround your own allies, you can try and keep them safe. Snake can go here. We can try and heal. Nice, nice. Make sure he doesn't die immediately. Wait a minute. There's no zone of control? We can just shoot him in the face? Is that intended? It's a gigantic beast, and he doesn't have zone of control. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna get out of the way. Okay, that was easy. I don't want to say too soon, but that was interesting. Let's still try and protect our ranged characters. Let's whip. Get some more bleeds. Now, the only problem now is he's going to teleport differently to the way he teleported just then. And he's going to leave an ice trail which ruins people's action points. So, not looking forward to that. Gonna have to wait. He's actually getting really slow at the moment. 5 turns. Oh, we could try and daze him. Does it work? No, it doesn't. It's a legendary monster. What do you expect? He has so much bleeding. Our party has way too many bleeds, and it's amazing. He heals, teleports with the ice, and then charges. So, other than the first turn when he charges, this is what he's going to do every single turn. So this ice is chilled, as you can see, that debuff, which reduces people's AP, which is annoying, and it slows you down. Eventually, I think the ice goes away, but he's going to make a lot of ice around the map, which is annoying. But we've already got him to half health because our party is amazing. Oh, dang it. Rivier's turn's done. Okay, he didn't teleport to where I wanted him to. He teleported to the back line with Black Dog and Roscoe, which is very interesting. Mainly because he didn't go for an archer or anything. He can teleport practically anywhere he wants. And the bleeding is still happening, so maybe he's not as resilient. Okay, Caravello, as you can see, is down to 7 action points, sitting on the chilled ice. Will slowly wear off over 1 more turn, which is unfortunate. So we'll get him off the ice, and he's not chilled anymore. And you can see he's got a bit of a chilled sort of, how do you say it? Like the color on top of them. I can't zoom in any further, but you can sort of see this chilled around his helmet, chilled around his body, and Velo had it and now doesn't. Which is a really cool effect. Okay, we're gonna have to end our turns. Wait. Archer. The dog's fine. Now we're gonna hit the dog in the head. Yep. How did I calculate that? Sheesh. Okay, we're gonna keep healing Hant. He'll be fine. This is an awkward position for us. Mainly because somehow the dog, being as small as it is... Oh, that sucks. I really want to hit him, but the ice is in the way, so we have to wait. He's so low. Oh! Riviere could kill him. He's on 2 health. Is the new girl gonna steal the kill? No, we're not gonna let the new girl steal the kill. Carradine? 95%. Do you want to kill the big boss? Yes, you do. Congratulations. And as you can see, that fight is not as bad as the Madman. Let's see, Riviere, 555 damage of a 2000 boss. Everyone else just did really well. Catalan did second best. And Carradine got the kill. Unfortunately, there's no loot. But the broken ritual armor that you got gets upgraded into Armor of the Ijirok and Helmet of the Ijirok. So it feels a buzz on your fingertips and it gets buffed. And that's it. You get that once in a game legendary monster fight. And the legendary pieces of armor, which are right here. 10 hit points healed every turn. I mean, that's very heavy armor. Negative 32, that's rough. The only person capable of wearing that is probably Snake. Yeah, Snake's the only one who can wear it. And it doesn't have any slots, as you can see. So there's no way you can add attachments except for the 5th layer. So we can pop the 5th layer off. Doesn't make it look as cool, but it's nice that you can have even a rune attachment and a 5th layer on top of legendary armor. So the fact that you heal 10 hit points every turn, we can put the miniature nimble on top. That means Snake could practically never die in a fight. Usually you want to put this sort of on tank characters, but we don't have a Battleforged tank. Now you also get the helmet, which does basically the exact same thing. We've got 19 fatigue there for 353, 20 fatigue for 310. So technically, Snake doesn't need the helmet, but you could heal 20 health per turn if he did. And why not? He looks amazing. No one else really needs that. We really enjoyed having the White Wolf helmet, but I think Snake is very fitting at the moment to wear the Armor of the Ijirok. So, congratulations, the team. Congratulations to everyone. Cool Cat finally got his level up. Needed that 8 XP. And that was the Beast Slayer series. There's only a few things we missed out on, like Rock Unholds and Stoleworms, but I'm sure in the future we'll find them. They're a bit more elusive, and they're actually pretty difficult. But we covered almost everything else available, crafted most of the things, but in due time we'll get even more stuff. But I really hope you enjoyed. Got to see some legendary fighting, legendary armor. And we'll tune in next time for next season, where we get to play the updated version of the mod, with a couple ideas that I've got down pat. But please let me know in the comments your ideas for the next season. Mainly the 2 ideas that are competing at the moment in 1st and 2nd place. is a beggar run, which is going to be painful, or we're going for the barbarian run, the Northern Raiders, where we act as bad guys, basically, and hunt caravans and do all sorts of stuff like that. But let us know your thoughts in the comments. And thank you to everybody who joined as a party member. Thank you to Catalan, Thistle, Snake, Godfrey, everyone. Thank you to everyone who joined in and was a part of it all. And we hope you're ready to join in next season. Okay, and that should be it. See you next season, guys. And thanks for the subscribers. Bye.